I just, when you're live, it's like you can't.
Perfect. Good morning. Thank you for being here today. I'm joined with Dr. Carol Ray Culliton and the members of our amazing forensics unit. You're about to see our new DNA machine made by Andy. This machine enables us to run DNA samples in-house and get results in 90 minutes or less. This technology is a game changer for the Lee County Sheriff's Office, and the time saved is critical to our success in an investigation. What used to take us weeks or months can now be done in about an hour to an hour and a half. This assists us in getting probable cause needed to make arrests while we wait for testing through FDLE. This machine can test DNA, swabs, blood, saliva, skin, and other body fluids and hair, such as gum, bone tissue, and cigarette butts. Virtually any item that would have DNA sample. All of our crime scene technicians are trained on this machine, and we are the only agency in Southwest Florida to have this technology, and one of the 4 agencies in the entire state. Lee County is leading the way, and we will continue to do so. This could not be possible without the generosity of Dr. Culliton. Her dedication to this community is inspiring. She donates funds all the time to help the residents of Lee County. There are a lot of people in the world that have the ability to help, and not just the ability to lend physical help, but the fiscal means to do so. Dr. Culliton only knows one answer, and that's yes. Anytime we need something, it's yes. What can we do to make this a better place to live? What can we do to make it a safer place to live? Dr. Culliton has been that person, and I respect you tremendously and can't tell you how much, first of all, what a game changer this is for us. The importance of taking a suspect off the streets, God forbid, of a sexual assault, a rape, a murderer, in minutes rather than months and months and months. Think about taking that really, really bad person off the street so they can't commit more violent crime, and we have the ability to identify and do that in minutes. Dr. Culliton, I want to invite you up to the mic. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Sheriff, I am very honored and humbled to be here today. I am so proud to partner with you and the Lee County Sheriff's Office to help this community be so much more. Sheriff, I truly believe in the work you do, and I have in the past, and I will do whatever I can to continue to help you. I live and I work in this community, and knowing there is this kind of technology available makes me appreciate and love my community even more. I believe the benefits of this machine, this Andes machine, will be felt in Lee County for a very long time. Sheriff, thank you for having me join you here today.
Thank you. Post-Hurricane Ian, this machine was instrumental after the devastation in identifying and using that technology to do things that we couldn't have done. While one death was too many, we were able to use the DNA results to bring closure to families that had missing loved ones. We have run 166 samples from approximately 150 cases through Lee County. We are able to run 4 or 5 samples during each usage to assist a case simultaneously, and this is huge. Homicides, sex crimes, robberies, animal cruelty cases are the small number of types of cases that we used Andy for. We've also assisted other agencies all over the state of Florida. Again, we're one of 4 that have this technology. We are paving the way and expediting justice. We're only getting started, Lee County. The latest and greatest technology will continue to keep the residents in this county safe. It's a pleasure to serve such great residents, and in this county, Lee specifically, and in the state of Florida, under our great Governor Ron DeSantis, we have law and order, and we have safety and security. There's a reason why 1,300 plus people move to Florida every day, and it's not just sunshine and palm trees. It's law and order. They're leaving places that do not have that. This technology is leading the way, and I couldn't be more proud to tell the residents of Lee County yet another tool is in place to ensure their safety every single day, which is paramount for me as sheriff. It's exactly what they deserve and exactly what we will deliver. We're going to go inside and we're going to take a quick look at the newest edition and the ribbon cutting. I'll take any questions if you have any.
Sheriff, was there something that kind of started this whole thing, kick-started? Was there a case or something that led you to be getting this?
Our executive command staff is always looking for ways to do things better, to do things quicker, and working with our major crimes unit, working with our undersheriff, our chief, and all the leaders of the Lee County Sheriff's Office. We meet daily, we meet weekly to ensure we're doing things the best we can and always looking to improve. And when we look at, FDLE does an amazing job, but, they have the entire state. We have Lee County, our small piece of the 67 counties in Florida. So we need to do what we can in this county. And when Dr. Culliton steps up and buys that technology, zero cost to the taxpayer, it's a game changer. Now, not having a suspect, I'm a big law and order guy, and zero tolerance. We don't tolerate violent crime in this county. And having the ability to identify someone in minutes and them not running free for months or years makes us safer, makes us better, and again, technology is the way to go at zero cost to the taxpayer.
Sheriff, when did this machine first come online?
This machine's been up and running just under about a year. We've had huge success, as you've seen post-Hurricane Ian. I can remember distinctly a homicide case where we were able to identify a suspect in minutes, and it was a case of who did it. So again, utilizing that technology. But today is the big day because the facility it's stored in, there's a ribbon cutting, and this is the real first introduction where everything is solidly in place.
And what was the cost of the machine?
Cost of the machine is about $250,000, but then there's warranties and all of that. And Dr. Culliton, again, she really is a gift to me, the Lee County Sheriff's Office, and the great residents of this county. She is always calling and asking what else she can do. And I always say to her, you do so much, Dr. Culliton. And she says, I live in this county. We have great residents. My family, my grandchild's in this county. I want to make sure that I do everything I can. And she stepped up again with her own fiscal means to assist this county.
I'm sorry, one last question. Is this machine as accurate or sensitive as FDLE? Can you use that trial, or is it more for
I will tell you specifically, I don't know the very, very specifics of FDLE's machine as opposed to ours. I believe they're extremely similar, if not identical. I can get the specific answers for you, but I will tell you this machine is operational, and it's changing and saving lives every single day.
Are you guys helping other local jurisdictions too, CCPD, FMP?
One patch, one family, it doesn't matter what color uniform in law enforcement. We are one big family helping everybody, and it's a cohesive team. So any department, you know, pretty much the local departments will use us, but anyone that's in need, we are one of 4 counties that have this technology. There's 67 counties in the state of Florida. So anyone that needs us, we are going to help absolutely.
What other technology is in this new facility? Is it just this machine, or is there something else?
Well, I mean, today we're talking about the Andy machine, but I mean, we are leading the way in technology, from our drones to our robo-dog, which is the newest addition. Again, taking bad money and making it good, taking drug dealers, everything they have, everything, their cars, their houses, the proceeds from their disgusting behavior that they thrive on other people's addictions, taking everything from them is what we want to do, and making that bad money good. Making certain that the great residents of this county, you know, 99.9% want to live with law and order. They want to be safe and secure. So that 0.1%, they can leave while they can. I'm going to take everything I can from them and put them in the Marceno Motel. That's it. I'm not going to tolerate that bad behavior.
Can you give us an example? I know you said homicide. Is there an example you can give of where you were able?
There's quite a few, talking post-Hurricane Ian, but I'm going to give you one specific example that I went on scene. It was a homicide, give or take, about a year ago. Unfortunately, there was a male subject, a victim, who was unidentified. It was the case of who did it. It was an unfortunate dump of a body. Within minutes, our Andy machine was able to identify him, identify a place where he worked and lived, and we pieced our homicide investigation. Our homicide detectives, our violent crimes, the men and women at the Lee County Sheriff's Office, they are heroes. They go out there every single day dedicated to making certain that the great residents have law and order. In this specific case, we identified a body of unknown who it would be. Okay, what happened? We didn't know anything. And in minutes and hours, we're arresting a person for a homicide. That is a game changer. That person could roam the streets and, God forbid, kill again. You want to absolutely make sure we stop that violent threat and you know, incarceration. Absolutely.
Who was the name of that perpetrator in that homicide?
I don't recall the exact name. I know the location was right off of Daniels, just south. There was a dump on the side of a street, unfortunately. You know, these are not numbers. This is not case number 22-1234. I say this often. This is someone's loved one. This is their family member. This is their father, mother, husband, wife, child. It's a human being. And we are never going to stop to do what's right, because I wish I could press a button. We can do a lot of things in life, and as sheriff, I could press a button and make a lot of different things happen and change. But I can't bring a family member back. The only thing we can do is do our job immediately, transparently, and thoroughly, and bring closure to a family that loses a loved one. And we will never stop, furthermore, on cases that are 15, 20 years ago. Our cold cases, we are working, utilizing technology today that we didn't have back then. And I'm hoping and praying that we can bring closure to many other cases with this machine, and we will. I appreciate you guys being